When I was a little girl, I learned the adage, work first, rest later, or play later, both. I think I learned that mostly from my parents. And as a child, teen, and even a young adult, I think that served me well. I rarely handed in an assignment late. I would do my homework, then read my novel. I didn't live in a disaster zone as a university student because I washed the dishes before I went out. But when I started out as a young minister, it stopped working for me because my work was never done. There was always someone else I could visit. There was always a phone call to return. There was always another sermon to be written, a book to be read, a newspaper article to be written. I was never done. And the same thing started to happen at home too. The chores were just never completed. The garden needed weeding. The kitchen floor could almost always have used a wash. There was laundry and dishes and dusting. And so if I was waiting until I had everything done, I would have been waiting forever. Now, in those early years, I don't think I did very well at making time for rest or play. And while I didn't see it at the time, the consequences of that in terms of my soul health were pretty profound. I was often frazzled and irritable. I was exhausted and lacking in creativity. I wasn't living my best life, and I wasn't offering my best to myself, to other people, or to God, because I wasn't resting and I wasn't playing. So, for the last number of years, I've been striving to live a little bit differently. I've been trying to remember that in our faith tradition, rest is a good and valued thing. In that very first chapter of the book of Genesis, God rests. God creates the heavens and the earth, and then blesses the seventh day and declares it holy and has a break. Jesus goes off by himself to pray, even though people are searching for him. And he falls asleep in the boat as they cross the Sea of Galilee, even though a storm is raging and the disciples are upset that he's taken a nap. And what is maybe the most famous passage of Scripture, Psalm 23, begins like this: God is my shepherd, I have everything I need. God makes me to lie down beside green pastures. God leads me beside still waters and restores my soul. So my invitation to you, friends, this summer is to make space to restore your soul. Even if the work is not done, stop, rest, play, do those things that make your soul sing. You deserve it. And it will help you to work better and to be more caring, more compassionate, more creative in your living. Because our relationships benefit when we are more rested and less overwhelmed.